everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Madison Paige and let's just jump into the video. So today's video is going to be a little different to what I normally do. If you follow me on Twitter, you will know that I have decided to give my channel the Jenna Marbles makeover, and basically rather than have like a systematic posting schedule where I'm posting like only beauty videos on Tuesdays and only singing videos on Saturdays, I'm gonna just post whatever I want whenever I want. I will be trying to post weekly. I haven't at the moment because I've been working on the legacy vlog, which is taking longer than expected, but mostly because I'm lazy. This particular video I've been wanting to do for a little while now, which is decorating my cane. As you can see, it's pretty plain right now, and I'm not a plain sort of person. I don't feel confident walking around with just this, so I'm gonna decorate it using metallic Sharpies. I have tested that Sharpies work. I've also tested that they come off with whiteboard marker just in case I mess up. Now I am a little bit sick today, so if I seem a little out of it or if my voice sounds funny, that is why, but let's get on with it. These come in just about every colour imaginable, which is good. I have no set plan, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. That's so cute. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a rainbow. Now, I'm not delusional in my thinking. I realise that I'm not at Jenna Marbles level and I can't just sit here doing like some sort of craft and not saying anything. So I was gonna have a chat to you guys. Okay, so note to self. White doesn't work very well. I was actually going to talk to you guys about memory loss because I am currently dealing with that, or more realizing that I've been dealing with that kind of forever. What was I saying? The way I realised was through therapy. When my therapist asked me to talk about my childhood, I realised I couldn't remember most of it. Or another thing that I found is even if I do remember something, I don't remember like the reasons behind it. Like I remember little things that I've said or done, but I can't remember why I've said or done them. I'll go on Facebook or whatever and I'll see that I have messages from like when I was in high school or whatever, and I can't remember the people I'm talking to, or like I'll be saying something that's maybe like not super okay, but I don't remember why I'm saying it, and it's like not something I would ever say now. But it's gotten to the point where I ended up putting a post on Facebook just kind of like apologising to anyone I've ever offended. Okay, so I just wanted to pop in here quickly because I feel like the way I'm talking about this makes me seem like I was like a really horrible kid. I wasn't, but I wasn't necessarily like the best kid in the world either. I've mentioned on here before that my social skills and the way I read social cues is not great. It's better now that I'm older, but as a child it definitely was not there. I spent my formative years surrounded by adults, so I didn't know how to interact with other children. And so sometimes I would say things or do things that were a little weird or a little mean sometimes. I remember one time I very frankly told someone that they couldn't sing, not realizing that's not a nice thing to say.
I thought I was being helpful. I was not. I was simply being an asshole. But there are a lot of moments like that where I said something inappropriate that I didn't realise was inappropriate, or I said something mean that I didn't realise was mean. There was the odd occasion where I said something mean and I was meaning to be mean. People have bad days. My point is, I don't remember them, but I made this post in an attempt to not make it seem like it never happened, but just to be like, that person and this person are completely different people, and this person wants to apologise for that person, despite the fact that this person doesn't really remember anything that that person did, like at all. So then,
because like I don't remember being offensive, but I do see the occasional message, and so I just made like a blanket apology, just to explain that like I don't remember it, and it's definitely not who I am now. I've also been wondering a lot, because even like good memories I find I can't locate at the moment, but I've been wondering if that's less about memory loss, more about I'm too scared to remember happy stuff in case it brings up the bad stuff as well. A not so fun thing that's been happening at the moment is I've been forgetting what I've been talking about, like in the middle of sentences, which I know that like losing a train of thought is a regular issue, but like this feels different somehow. I don't know how to explain it. I also had like a whole plan of how I was going to talk about my memory loss, but I can't remember what it was, so I'm just more or less talking out of my asshole. No, I genuinely did. I had like a whole script that I was going to try and stick to about memory loss and about how I'm dealing with it, and it was going to be all supportive, you know, for anyone else going through memory loss, but I can't remember a single thing of it. It does get frustrating, especially when it's like important things that I'm trying to remember and I just can't. I've drawn 3 things. What else should I do? One thing that's been really frustrating regarding memory loss is I'm trying to write another song for Dad. Just one more, because I don't want that to be like my whole, all of my songs are sad and about my dad, but just one more. But I wanted it to be from like the concept is like, you know how like your life is supposed to flash before your eyes before you die. It was my life with him flashing before my eyes and then he dies. That sounds super depressing, but like it's still super depressing in my head, but I like it, except I'm having a really hard time writing it because I can't remember my fucking life. I have taken to like making jokes out of it now though. Funnily enough, I don't remember any of the jokes. No, I'm gonna throw the white away. That wasn't me forgetting that the white didn't work, by the way. That was me just testing it again, just to make sure that I was correct. I have been toying with the idea of making a video that's made up of all of the times when I'm filming where I do forget things, like mid-film, or like every time I dissociate, or like sudden onset depression, because that happens too. It's a fun time, truly. And I have kind of started doing it, gathering footage from past videos, because in my last video, my favourites one, I fully checked out mid-video and it was really scary to experience and really scary to watch back when I was watching the footage. So I've actually started doing that. I don't know if I'll ever actually upload it, but I am putting it together for myself to watch and probably for my therapist. What else can I do? I have a rainbow, a sun, and a bi pride flag. Ooh, flowers. Did you know some days I fully just forget to film? Like it gets to like 3 o'clock and I remember that I was supposed to film that day. Honestly, I can't remember what else I was going to talk about. So I'm just going to stop talking. Okay, so that took a while because I kept having to have breaks to lie down, but I've finished one section. I have a couple of, well, I have a constellation on there and then a couple of extra stars. I have some flowers, I have a sun and a moon. I have coffee and wine. I have some little witchy elements there. And then of course I have like a YouTube play button type thing. I've also got some pride flags down the bottom here. And then the word pride. I think my next section is gonna be maybe words and then go back to pictures. What? Some good words. Okay, so that is my second section done. I have unique, strong, magic, cute, real, fab, inspiring and badass on there. It's a mix of words that others have described me as and words that just generally make me happy. The next section will be something. Maybe my pets. They can have their own section. One beautiful orange cat. One beautiful black cat. One beautiful brown tabby. And another beautiful black cat. And this isn't just going to be like pets I currently have, it's going to be like every pet I've ever owned. How do you draw a frog? There we go, that looks enough like a frog. One mouse. I've had several goldfish, but I'm only going to draw one. I'm so disappointed I can't remember the memory loss speech thingy I was going to give you. And then my doggy. How do I draw her? I'm kind of only vibing with the top and the bottom sections, if I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, I can draw a dog, but it doesn't look like my dog. You know what? That's fine. Okay. Here's the third section. There are my cats. They're upside down. I'm not gonna change that. There's my dog and some hearts and some sound words. There's my frog, mouse and fish. For those wondering, none of these animals were like at the same house, and very few of them were at the same time. And then for the final section, I don't know what I want to do. Okay, so I am finished. I forgot to turn on the camera for the last bit, but that's fine. The last section is my lyrics. My favorite ones from each song. Yeah, if I'm gonna be honest, I kind of really only like this section and the pride flags at the bottom, but at least it's not plain anymore. I probably should have had a plan going into it, if I'm honest, but that's fine. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Once again, I am sorry that I forgot what I was going to talk to you guys about, so this probably turned into a boring video. But yeah, I would show you guys what it looks like with me standing up, but I am in a lot of pain, so not today. But I did hope you guys enjoy this. Comment down below which section is your favorite. Subscribe if you want. Tap the bell notification thingy to be notified every time I post. Stream Legacy. I'm now on TikTok as well, so that will be down below if you want to follow me on that. And I'll see you next time. Bye.